like any Indian market, it gets a little stressful, but you know, in the end, it's about the art, and it's about meeting your own collectors and friends. Well, mainly your collectors become your friends, and then meeting new collectors who will eventually become your friends, you know, and some of them become family friends, so it's good. Oh man, I really can't remember in I mean, bracelets, a couple rings, you know, necklaces. I think I had 15 pieces, maybe 14 pieces this year. That came about with a gentleman who collects World War II Navajo Code Talker memorabilia, and he suggested possibly making one. So I ended up, you know, as I have stated in my Facebook page and my Instagram, that my uncle on my father's side was Roy Begay, and he's the original 29 Code Talker. So, you know, knowing the research throughout my years of growing up, I kind of understood those stories, so I just sort of put it into a bracelet and created that. Probably a couple months. I mean, just to really figure out the design and how I was going to transform codes into a design of stamp work, you know. So we accomplished that, and when I say we, it's just really me, myself, and I, and in my studio talking to myself, you know. So just a lot of research and trying to figure out, you know, the design, the codes, what the design entailed in the history of creating it, if that makes any sense. Oh, so we had, I can't even remember how many stamps I used, but I made an airplane stamp. I had our machinist Marvin. He did one battleship, one Imperial battleship with the CNC machine, and then I had one of the stamp makers make another Japanese Imperial battleship. Actually, we made 3 ships, and I only used 2. So I put that on one side. The middle part of the bracelet had insect, which we, you know, air people, and then on the other side had a whale, a turtle, a bird. So those were the codes that the Navajo Code Talkers used. So those represented the codes which were shooting out arrows and arrowheads and stars from their body that went around the bracelet to the airplanes and the ships on the other side of the design, and that really represented the Japanese forces being destroyed by the Navajo Code. So, you know, it was I think for a lot of people, I think we got like 200 shares on that piece. Hey Cody, 200 shares on that piece, and over 600 likes, and a lot of them were very emotional about the piece, you know. So it was nice. So it's the Navajo Code Talker series number 1. This is dedicated to the original 29 and the 420 plus young men who fought valiantly to win World War II for a country that still considers us wards of this government. And that was the back of the bracelet. So you have the original 29 Code Talkers that I created, not created, but took the photo, did some magic, and it's now inside the bracelet. So I think it's the fourth Navajo man on top. It was my uncle Roy Begay, who was one of the original Code Talkers. So, you know, because this is actually the first one. So when I do bracelets with different designs but similar, they're series. So like the bug bracelets, you know, I have bug bracelets, and it's just really the name, Bug Bracelet Series 1. So if it has like 3 different bugs, they're in that series of design, you know, stuff like that. They come to Indian Market because, you know, it's the mecca of American Indian art. So they do not only come to see me, they come to see many artists who they deal with, you know, or just to visit. Hey, market's great. If you guys have not ever been to the market, Santa Fe Indian Market, Southwest Association for Indian Arts, you all need to put this on your bucket list. As I have said in many magazines and interviews, Indian Market is the Cannes of Indian art world. You know, it's the Cannes of the Indian art world. If you want to be famous, if you want to be known, then as an artist, this is the place to be.